Okay. Hello, everyone. We're live. Hey,
Hello,
Robbie, how are you
everyone.
doing this afternoon on your end?
Hey, it's going amazing. Right here, the sun is shining, but I am happy to be inside and to get this CTF started. I think this is gonna be awesome. Like the challenges that we have lined up are really cool. I think that everybody is going to be able to enjoy themselves. Like whether you're a beginner and this is your first CTF, you're gonna have some fun solving some things. But I think that this time, even if you're a seasoned expert, like a professional CTF player, I think you're gonna have a tough time solving the last two challenges. But
Right,
I'm happy to be proven wrong. So let's see what happens here.
right. I think, it's going to be fun, rough, okay? Because, those are really, unique challenges, I think, this time. Again, I hope I'm not wrong by kind of like my judgment, but really fun games that you guys are going to see today. Gradually, as every time, as always, we're kind of like we're starting with the simplest one, and we gradually go up. As you all know, we're giving away rewards tonight as well, which is also fun. It's a kind of like uh, to spice it up and have people motivated and try to get there the first. We know for a fact we have a bunch of heavy hitters on the line today with us, with playing this game. So the game will start within what is it, 3 minutes from now,
3 minutes,
um,
yeah.
even a little less. So that's really exciting. And yes, I think what we want to do once the game starts, Robbie and I are going to review the games, just kind of like very quickly say what the game is about so that you're at least not lost with the instructions or everything, so
Hmm.
what we're trying, we're asking you to do, at least, right, in the challenge. And again, the first one is going to be very easy, the last one is going to be very tough. And we are expecting to see, as always, kind of like the excitement of solving more and more. We'll be here every 2 hours. The first one is now 10 a.m. Going to say it again after 10 a.m. if people are not joined, haven't joined yet. And Yeah, you can always join. You can always join those sessions, the online sessions. If you don't have the links, we're going to post them on the Discord channel, which you can see here. Or you know what? I'm not sure you can see it here. I'm going to post. I'm going to post it here in a second, or maybe Robbie, if you can the invite to Discord.
Yes.
While I'm doing that, if you can post that in there. Um, in the chat so that we have it. So people can join the Discord if they're not already there. We're going to give heads up. I don't know if hints, probably not hints because it's not fair. Not everyone's on there. But if people have questions and answers or Q&A, we'll be there, both Robbie and myself, for the entire time. So you can DM us. Obviously, don't post payloads out in the open on the public channel. It's just not fair to kind of like confuse or maybe help others. Um, yeah, and that's pretty much, not a lot of rules here. It's mainly just don't try to attack our servers too badly so that they don't crash. It's our interest to keep them alive. There shouldn't be any scale problems, but if you're really intensively trying to attack a server, it can cause DDoS and things like that. So um,
Yeah, it's okay to send a lot of requests, but do stuff that has to do with the challenge. Don't try to bring things down. Um, that's mainly one of the rules. It's just keep it fun for everybody. It's supposed to be fun. Of course, the top three get some money, but it's supposed to be fun. And I see that we are reaching that five
yeah,
second.
five,
Four,
four,
three,
three,
two,
two,
one.
one,
All
and
right, the event has started. Everybody get playing. Refresh that page and jump in. And let's see
amazing.
who's gonna
So
get the first blood. I wonder how long it's gonna take people to solve that first challenge, because this first challenge is a pretty cool one. I think it should be doable, by everybody, but it's like maybe you give a short introduction into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Very short piece of code, very standard, kind of like something you're going to probably see the vulnerability in a second. But then, there's a small trick that you need to understand before you're able to even do it. You're requested to pop an alert hacked to win the flag. So that's the first one. Just take a look at the code. You're probably going to find the vulnerability very quickly. Exploiting it is a different topic.
And just to maybe get back to that first one, too, if you don't know how the platform works, so you see the code right there, and then below there you have a link. You can just copy that link, open that in a new window to see the challenge, to play around with that. And once you have a solution that works, which in this case you have a solution where you pop an alert hacked, then you're just going to take that link, paste it back into the platform, and press the submit button.
Yep.
And then the platform will check your answer, make sure it's correct, and then accept it if that is the case.
And you can always do it the reverse way. If you want to attempt here and change the URL here, you can click that button here, which will open a separate tab for you with the payload, so that you're going to also see it, but also the platform is going to check it separately.
Exactly. Okay, really cool first challenge. Let's see how this moves along.
Yeah. So the second challenge is a little tougher. Again, gradually, nothing too crazy. But right now you have database of users. You can only see one here. There's another one here that is hidden. And you need to guess their email address, which you can see some of it here. But how do you guess it? So look at the challenge, see what you can exploit here on the login or get ID, and then try to get the email address. Once you get the email address, system will recognize it and will provide you with the flag. I can already see, by the way,
yes,
back here,
wow, 5 solvers already.
5 solvers of the first challenge. That is crazy.
35 seconds.
Amazing, guys. So yeah, I'm not expecting less of you. To be quite honest, I know here we have a bunch of heavy hitters that have been with us for a while, some of them. It's really great to see you guys excel here again.
Wow.
Okay, so third challenge. Robbie, why don't you say a couple words here?
The third challenge is called an ode to XML. XML back in the 2000s, when I was born, was going to be the next big thing, and people thought it was going to take over the way that we built the internet. That hasn't happened, but XML has stayed around, and some of the common vulnerabilities in XML also still exists. So this challenge is, to challenge you to find those vulnerabilities and to exploit this and read the flag that is in a flag.txt file. So there's already a bit more code, a couple of things you'll have to find and then wrestle your way through. Then you'll find the flag, and if you have the flag, you can just submit it in the submit_flag endpoint with a flag get parameter.
Pretty cool challenge with a great message that you guys are going to find out once you solve it. Challenge number 4.
Yes, challenge number 4 is, in essence, insanely easy. Like, this challenge has an SQL injection endpoint. The name of the endpoint is SQL injection. So you know what to do. The issue is, how will you do that? Because this challenge is to teach you to use everything your toolset has, to make sure you fully understand your toolset, you know exactly how to configure it, how to do a bunch of crazy stuff with it. So that's what this challenge is hopefully going to teach you guys. We're already ramping up the difficulty here. This is not an easy one for sure, but I think you guys can figure it out for sure.
Absolutely. A little longer as well, but the size of the code doesn't matter. It might be short and very complicated, and the other way around. So
exactly.
Fifth challenge.
The 5th challenge, notes of secrecy. Now we are really ramping it up. This is a note-taking application that is proud of their secret notes. So you can share a note, store a note, and it will be fully secret. Nobody can read it, but yet your goal is to still read somebody else's note, read the traveler's note, and that will contain the flag. So you'll have to find a really minute detail here that allows you to get that flag.
Perfect. And then the most spicy of them all.
Yes, the spiciest of them all, the Fun Games Cookie Clicker. So I'm starting a new company, Fun Games. It's going to be a website where you can play a lot of games. And my first game is Cookie Clicker, and I've made it so you can log in and all that stuff. So it's going to be a real company with some really cool games. But perhaps there is already a vulnerability in the code that you see here.
I love it
And
how you say perhaps.
who knows? I mean, maybe it's fully secure. Maybe this is just me getting a free pen test on my real company, Fun Games, that I'm making. That could also be the case. Who
Amazing.
knows? It's for you to figure out.
Great. So, guys, this is going to be fun. We already see that you guys can, solve some stuff. So that's good. We see solutions for the first one already. We posted our. I can see that our team posted here the Discord channel link. So if you are for some reason on the online session, but you're not connected to Discord, that's the time for you to connect. Really cool and very talented guys over there. The conversation is always fun and educational, right? So I would, in general, not only for this channel, I would recommend joining the channel, the server, the Discord server, and be in there, get updates on weekly or bi-weekly challenges that we're releasing that are also fun and also educational, also trying to touch upon multiple angles and not be repetitive, but very focused on, again, typically the bi-weekly ones that we do are focused on a single vulnerability, maybe like the first or second challenges in this one, maybe the third in some rare cases, but it doesn't go well beyond that, just because, again, it's educational, it's for learning purposes, and at least a little less kind of like fun activity.
Yeah,
So it is still fun though.
the global goal with this event and with the challenges we make is to kind of connect the hackers with the developers and bring that hacker mindset into the developers ahead, but also in this case to get hackers to look at code and figure out how code works. It's a really nice combo, I think. It's always cool to see those two sides coming together and learning from each other. So let's hope that happens here as well.
Yep.
Right now in the Discord, obviously, be careful with what you post about the challenges. This is still an event. There are prizes, but once this event has finished, then you can just talk about the solutions, talk about the issues you had with challenges and whatnot. If you think something is broken, then just let us know and we'll send you a message on Discord to discuss in private if there is an issue or whatnot. But of course, we won't be able to give any hints during the event. We're happy to do so after the event.
Exactly. And so few administrative notes. So again, going back to what I said before, because I don't know if everyone was here, for those who connected, we're going to be here every 2 hours. So this one, 10 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern US, is our first launch kickoff, online session. Then we're going to have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, then one at 2 p.m. Eastern to catch up with you guys and see how we're doing 4 hours in. And then 6 hours in at the bell ring, or, when we close the session, we're going to be there again to look at the winners, talk about the challenges, announce the winners, and probably kind of like collect feedback from all of you and close the event. With that being said, as always, what we're going to do is we're going to close the event. It's not going to be active. You won't be able to play with it for at least 1 or 2 days. And then once we, kind of like audit their results and make sure that everything is right, people are going to get their rewards, and we're going to reopen it for practice mode. So you guys can go back in, and if you struggled with anything, you want to retry it or try it again, you're always welcome. So you can go back in and play. So that's how it's going to go. Anything I missed, Robbie?
No, I think it's time for everybody to get playing and to make sure that they end up in that top 3. So yeah, let's see in 2 hours how far everyone has gotten.
Absolutely. So one last check before we leave. Let's see what's going on here. Amazing. Felipe already has 2 solutions. So did you get? Oh yeah. So Felipe solved the first and the second. Way to go.
Mhm.
We already know you're a pro. So that is not surprising, but well done. And so, yes, this is great. This is great. I'm going to be.
Ooh, I love it. I love seeing the results coming in. Ooh, let's see how this continues to go.
Yeah. We're really excited about this. So, guys, we're going to be here again, as I said, 12 p.m. Eastern in an hour and 50 minutes to talk about what's going on. If you guys have questions, we're in Discord, so post there as well. Don't wait for the second session. Okay.
All right, perfect.
Thank you very much, everyone. See you
See you
again in a
guys.
bit.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye bye.